Hello, Nigerians. How are you doing? This is your friend, Dr. Haruna Goro. Well, this is a short one. I will not do the talking. I want history to do the talking. We know what people are going through with this current regime with Tinubu. Tinubu used to lead protests against the Jonathan regime. He actually asked people to go out and protest and that they should remove the Jonathan regime because he has brought suffering. He has brought so much pain on the people. Everything he blamed Jonathan of, they're doing more than 10 times of what the Jonathan regime did. And now Nigerians are just allowing them to continue. I want you to watch yourself and you be the judge.
How's that? And what's their business? Is that about the high unemployment in this country? Is that about lack of food on the tables and the kitchen of the poor? Is that about electricity that they cannot even properly privatize, blackmailing the honorable minister and forcing somebody to resign because they want to turn it to family patrimony? Is that, the cause of infrastructure that is lacking in this country? Is that, so shouldn't we even share knowledge, acquire knowledge to really understand, what a nation needs?
How prepared are you for next month's election in Ondo State?
We are very, very prepared. The candidate is working hard. The party is working very hard. All our structure are in place. And as long as the election is well monitored, policed, and controlled, we are very sure of victory.
The prior government used the public treasury as a private hedge fund or a charity that limited is given only to themselves. So much money grew fit and ran away faster than Usain Bolt ever could. That which could have been spent on national development was squandered in ways that would have caused the devil to blush. One minister and her rogue galleries picked the pocket and the treasury of the nation for billions of dollars. While poor at governance, these people could give a master thief lessons in the sleight of hand. In governance, they earned a red card, but in corruption, they won the gold medal.
Began.
Whether they remove the subsidy or not, we will still be in problem. If they remove subsidy, they will share the money. They have already shared it before collecting it. They say over 400 billion will go to Jonathan's government. Over 400 billion will go to state government. Over 200 billion will go to local government. They have already spent the money before they earn it. They are just fooling color day to come and supervise an empty collection.
No force on earth can stop this revolution. The fact that I am here today with my children, with all these wonderful Nigerians, send the message to Abuja and wherever they are that the struggle for which we have been planning and working all these years have now taken off.
Governor of the Central Bank, Sanusi, came to Lagos and said, if you don't remove fuel subsidy, Nigeria will collapse. This country is not going to collapse. Those who are going to collapse are those who are cheating the Nigerian people.
When my father was fighting, I was 13 years old. I am 50 in 6 months. My son is 16. We still have no electricity. We still have no health care. People are poor. People are dying because of 10,000 naira in this country. And people are stealing. The greatest Nigeria.
For several hours, the speeches went on.
Democracy is government of the people, for the people, by the people. Who are the people of Nigeria? If we have democracy, you must listen to the voice of the people.
The government of our country has decided to impoverish us. We have decided to say no. The pump price of petroleum must revert to 65 naira.
And if anyone was thinking this was just a one-off, The protesters had this to say about that.
By tomorrow, when everybody's coming out, please do come with your mats. Come with your mats, come with your food. We shall sleep on the streets.
If they stay faithful to those words, they're back here less than 24 hours from now.
Under pressure, under pressure, under pressure, under pressure, under pressure, under pressure, under pressure. No food, TV belly, no money.
DJ Badimasi, Channels Television News.
Those who could improve this situation for the good of all of us do not allow the opportunity to make things better for us. They make it better for themselves, for their comfort and their families. Cronyism is prevailing. Today, our rulers in Abuja and across some of their states, you know what they say to us when they remove subsidy and we say no. Hunger is increasing, they say so what? Unemployment is a cause, they say yes, we know. Why are the people hungry is then let them face death. That is what is in Abuja of today. The current way of governance make nation do the impossible. What it does, it makes poverty and the erosion of just society inevitable. We have gathered at this hour in this place to put an end to the national corruption and corruption. We have assembled here today to bring a new day in Nigeria to our people. Today, the Nigerian people are decent and hardworking people. They are equally long suffering. They tolerate for too long. Just because they are long suffering does not mean they should be forced to suffer until death comes. We, our people, we've had enough of excuses. Our people have had enough of having nothing. The current government's trademark is to throw empty words, all action at our problem, as if doing nothing will cause our troubles to live for sheer boredom. Unemployment increases. Industrialization, we have nothing. Refinery, nothing is working. Electricity, they lie. If this is the government of, if this is the government's idea of transformation, and we have none of it, we should not have any of it. Because before, we say the government of slow motion. Now, it is the government of no motion at all. If they want to stand still at the bus stop or train station and be stagnated without poverty, they have the right to do so. And we have a right to kick them out. Not enough that they are stealing from our children tomorrow for lack of investment in education. They are still embezzling the retirement benefit of hardworking Nigeria, including our grandfathers. They are stealing the port, the treasury, not even leaving some coins for us to war with. Let them be out. Out now.
In the meantime, some leaders of the All Progressives Congress have staged a protest in Abuja calling for the entire cancellation of the November the 16th Anambra State governorship election. The protesters made their way to the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission, where they confronted security officers guarding the national headquarters. While speaking to journalists outside the commission's office, some of the party's leaders accused INEC of having been compromised over the election.
Today mark the first warning signal to INEC as an institution. They do not represent the interests of Nigerians. They are all compromised electoral officers.
whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth. Unless I give you adequate reasons why I couldn't deliver.
Now, you just finished watching. Have you seen it yourself? I don't want to be the one that should tell you you've just seen it. If you want things to continue like that, it's up to you. It's so sad to see the number of governors that are all decamping to APC, a political party and a regime that has plunged people into abject poverty. Insecurity is at its highest. We've never had it like this before. And some people are so heartless, they are still talking about giving Tinubu a second term. You must be the enemies of Nigeria. Please go ahead and share this video with as many people as you can. I remain your friend and brother, Dr. Haruna Goro. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that. Or on Facebook, if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me. Like this broadcast and share it with many people. Bye-bye for now.